Introduction: The Rise of China. China's ascent has been nothing short of remarkable. In mere decades, it transformed from a poverty-stricken nation to a global superpower. This rise has reshaped the global landscape, presenting both opportunities and challenges for the United States. Understanding the dynamics of China's ascent is crucial for formulating effective U.S. foreign policy. China's economic prowess is undeniable. It is the world's second-largest economy and a major trading partner for many countries. Its political influence is also growing. China is asserting itself on the world stage, aiming to reshape the international order. The U.S. must adapt to this new reality. Ignoring or downplaying China's rise is not an option. A clear-eyed assessment of China's strengths and ambitions is essential. This will help determine how the U.S. can best protect its interests and promote a stable world order. Section 2. China's Economic Engine, a Global Powerhouse. China's economic transformation is a testament to its strategic planning and execution. The country transitioned from a centrally planned economy to a more market-oriented system. This fueled unprecedented growth. China became the world's factory, producing goods for global consumption. China's economic clout extends beyond manufacturing. It invests heavily in infrastructure, both domestically and abroad. The Belt and Road Initiative is a prime example. This ambitious project aims to connect Asia, Africa, and Europe through a network of infrastructure projects. China's economic rise has global implications. It allows China to exert influence on international institutions and norms. It also creates economic dependencies for other nations. The U.S. must navigate this complex economic landscape carefully. It needs to protect its economic interests while promoting fair trade practices. Section 3. Political Strategies. The Rise of Assertive Diplomacy. China's political strategies are evolving. Beijing is becoming more assertive in its foreign policy. It seeks to secure its interests and expand its global influence. This assertiveness is evident in its territorial disputes, economic policies, and diplomatic initiatives. China's approach to diplomacy is pragmatic and strategic. It employs a mix of economic incentives, political pressure, and military posturing. This multi-pronged approach allows China to advance its interests effectively. The U.S. faces a challenge in responding to China's assertive diplomacy. It must strike a balance between defending its interests and avoiding unnecessary confrontation. Diplomacy, economic engagement, and military deterrence will be key tools in managing this complex relationship. Section 4. Cultural Underpinnings, Confucianism and Nationalism. Cultural factors play a significant role in shaping China's domestic and international policies. Confucianism, with its emphasis on order and hierarchy, influences China's governance. It promotes a centralized state with a strong emphasis on social harmony. Nationalism is another powerful force in China. The Communist Party has successfully harnessed national pride to bolster its legitimacy. It often frames international issues through a nationalist lens, rallying public support for its policies. Understanding these cultural undercurrents is crucial for the U.S. effective engagement with China requires sensitivity to its cultural values. Misunderstandings can lead to miscalculations and heightened tensions. Section 5. Technological Advancement, the Quest for Innovation. China is rapidly advancing in technology. It invests heavily in research and development, aiming to become a global leader in innovation. This technological push has implications for both economic competitiveness and military power. China's progress in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and biotechnology is notable. It seeks to leverage these technologies for economic growth and national security. This has sparked concerns in the U.S. about potential threats to its technological edge. The U.S. must respond to China's technological rise strategically. Investing in its own research and development is crucial. Fostering innovation and technological leadership will be vital for maintaining its competitive advantage. Section 6. Military modernization, a growing regional power. China is modernizing its military at a rapid pace. It is investing in advanced weaponry, expanding its naval capabilities, and enhancing its cyber warfare capabilities. This military buildup is driven by China's desire to protect its interests and project power in the region. China's growing military strength has implications for regional stability. It raises concerns among its neighbors about its intentions. This has led to increased military spending and security cooperation among countries wary of China's rise. The U.S. must maintain a credible military presence in the region. This will deter potential aggression and reassure allies. Strengthening alliances and partnerships will be crucial for countering China's growing military influence. Section 7. The South China Sea, a flashpoint for conflict. The South China Sea is a major flashpoint in U.S.-China relations. China claims sovereignty over most of the sea, despite competing claims from neighboring countries. It has built artificial islands and militarized them, raising tensions in the region. The U.S. views China's actions in the South China Sea as a challenge to freedom of navigation and international law. It conducts naval patrols in the area to assert its right to operate in international waters. This has led to close encounters between U.S. and Chinese vessels. Managing the South China Sea dispute requires a delicate balancing act. The U.S. must uphold international law while avoiding direct military confrontation with China. Diplomatic efforts to resolve the disputes peacefully should be a priority. Section 8. Taiwan, the core interest. Taiwan is a core interest for both China and the U.S. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province that must be reunified with the mainland, by force if necessary. The U.S. has a long-standing commitment to Taiwan's security and opposes any unilateral change to the status quo. The Taiwan issue is a potential trigger for conflict between the U.S. and China. Any move by China to use force against Taiwan would have serious consequences. The U.S. is obligated to provide Taiwan with the means to defend itself. The U.S. must maintain a clear and consistent policy on Taiwan. This includes providing political support, arms sales, and a credible military deterrent. Avoiding ambiguity and signaling resolve are crucial for deterring Chinese aggression. Section 9. The U.S. response, navigating a complex relationship. The U.S. faces a complex challenge in managing its relationship with China. It must compete with China economically and strategically while cooperating on issues of mutual interest, such as climate change and nuclear proliferation. The U.S. must adopt a multifaceted approach to China. This includes strengthening alliances, promoting fair trade practices, investing in technological innovation, and maintaining a strong military presence in the region. Diplomacy and engagement are essential for managing this relationship. Open lines of communication can help prevent misunderstandings and reduce the risk of conflict. Regular dialogue is crucial for addressing areas of disagreement and exploring opportunities for cooperation. Section 10. Conclusion: the future of U.S.-China relations. The future of U.S.-China relations is uncertain. The two countries are locked in a strategic competition that will shape the 21st century. The potential for conflict is real, but so too is the possibility of cooperation. The U.S. must approach this relationship with a blend of realism and pragmatism. It should not shy away from competition when necessary, but it should also seek opportunities for cooperation when possible. The U.S. must also understand that China is not a monolithic entity. There are diverse viewpoints within China's government and society. Engaging with these different perspectives can help foster a more nuanced and constructive relationship.